Hello everyone. A couple of things in the news been very exciting lately. In addition to the Wisconsin protests and the various ways in which the new Republican governors and the Republican Party is attempting to kneecap the ability of the Democrats to win elections by destroying public sector unions and weakening the bargaining positions of unions in general. We have the impending government shutdown in which all non-essential services will simply stop. I've got a bunch of links below, including a snarky editorial by or a little article by the Washington Times, which is a piece of shit rag, about how, well, audits will stop. You know, that's one good thing people will like. And some articles about what else will happen and what are the possible consequences of the second time in 15 years that the GOP has held its breath until it's turned blue, if this shutdown actually happens, which we won't know until Saturday morning. And then we have a Supreme Court decision from Monday, another steaming turd laid upon us by the Roberts Court. In this case, in my non-legal professional opinion, in this case saying that you cannot sue for a violation of the Establishment Clause. The government shall make no law respecting establishment of religion. Whatever. I'm tired. Please forgive me. Basically, that you can sue if it's funding from the federal government, but you can't sue if it's a tax break, even though economically these things are somewhat similar, and that regardless of which they are an incentive by the federal government. I don't know, I've got details on that. It is amazing how in so many ways the GOP is doing its best to make government look unreliable and shaky and shady and fragile, and at the same time strengthening the ways in which it gives out rewards, mostly via tax breaks and subsidies to religious organizations like Liberty University and Regent University, and while kneecapping how the Democrats give rewards. And it's amazing. I'm once again thinking of a popular talking point among those who are, the Sharia law is a threat that is coming to America, and oh God, worry about it. They point out that in the Ottoman Empire, I'm not saying anything about the historical validity of this. I think there's some validity to it, but I don't know. But they're saying that, non-Muslims had to pay an extra tax, Well, in this case, we all have to pay a tax to provide for those who are sending their kids to religious schools, even those of us who aren't religious. Or at least that's now legal in this country right now. Look at the links. And actually, the ground on this was broken for them, I believe, in a case where some Hasidic Jews sued because they wanted the same So now, of course, he's going to take as long as he fucking possibly can. Anyhow, my apologies. So basically, some Hasidic Jews sued because they wanted the same tax breaks that Scientologists get paying for their coursework and their religious materials, which are actually textbooks. So I'm wondering if there's a connection there as well. not to Scientology, but if that was one of the things that they were thinking about as a possible prior precedent, or if that was just a bullshit thing that got shoved through for weird reasons and then forgotten. But I don't know. I met DeLandon Cole last night. Stopped by his hotel. We went to the hotel bar, had a few beers, talked, and then I went home to try and get some sleep. Didn't work out so well, but it was good to meet him, and I look forward to going to Liverpool, and I hope things will go well. Other than that, it's hard to be excited about much of anything, but we'll see what we can do. Thank you for your time and attention.